Oh, what's going on, guys? You idioms right here. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 22 series episode. As we'll give Joe Adele a start here today with James Caprillion on the mound. He's pitching a 3.15. Working against John Gray. He's pitching a 5.85. James Caprillion on the mound, 10 starts. He has a 5-3 record. 3.15 ERA, 42 hits allowed, 21 walks, 33 strikeouts here. Mr. Caprillion, this is a 1-1 count now here. This will be swung on and hit. Caprillion throws out Ibanez. First one, I do want to start getting back into the series. Nick Solak, 269, 5 runs, 13 RBIs. This is a 2-1 count here from Solak to Caprillion. This one grounded. Jorge Mateo gets it, throw over to first for the second. This bring up Corey Seager, ranked 289, 8 home runs, 20 RBIs on the year. The young shortstop used to play for LA, signed to Texas in the offseason. That curveball gets in there for a strike count, 1-2. Former first-round draft pick back in 2012. The 1-2 pitch. Seager is going to turn on this one. Past the diving Pujols, Adele fields out and right, and Odell is going to toss this one in. Joe Adele was called up after the injury to Austin Meadows. Remember, he came over in the trade earlier this year from the Angels. The sliders fouled off, count 1-2. This one swung at the dirt and thrown out for the final out. So Caprillion allows one hit, but after that, nothing. So on the mound is John Gray. In 10 starts, has a 1-5 record, pitching a 5.85, 61 hits, 17 walks, 35 strikeouts. A's were able to chase him out in his last start against them. This is a 2-1 count now here. Jorge Mateo is batting 293 as the leadoff man. This circle changed in their first strike count, 2-2. Mateo, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 293. Great guy to get on base. The 2-2 count now here from Gray to Mateo. Taking there for a ball, count 3-2. Schumann is on deck, batting 239. Young third baseman, full count out here from Gray to Mateo. And Mateo's going to turn on this one high, and it should be caught out and right. It is for the first out. So they work a full count but go down. This bring up Schumann, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, batting 239. He's working a 2-1 count here on John Gray. It's Gray with the pitch. Schumann's going to turn on this one, but it will be caught once again out and right for the second out. This to bring up Michael Conforto, batting 313, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. The lefty hitter. This is a 1-1 count here on Gray. The 11th pitch of the game. So he'll change. They're taking for ball, count 2-1. Conforto's career against Gray, he's 1 for 8 with 4 strikeouts. 125. As Conforto will take that curveball there for ball, count 3-1. Seth Brown is on deck, batting 282. The pitch now here from Gray to Conforto. This one fouled off. Full count out here to Michael Conforto. 3-2 pitch, once again fouled off. Conforto doing a good job of getting the bat on it, 3-2 count. And this is taken there for a ball, so Conforto works a walk there on John Gray. This bring up Seth Brown. Working a 1-1 count. As Gray will hold there on the curveball, count 2-1. Gray once again there holds this one, circle change, count 3-1. Brown's going to foul off that high four seam, full count. Is sitting at 20 wins, last in the AL, as Brown will strike out. That's in the AL West, I should say. As this will bring up Brad Miller, ranked 253, 11 home runs, 30 RBIs for Brad Miller. Like he's having a career 250. This is a 2-1 count. Make that 2-2 as Caprillion forces Miller to foul this one off. Now the 2-2 count. Caprillion with the pitch. This one goes for a ball count 3-2. And this one's in there for a strikeout. Miller's unhappy about the call. Thought it was a walk. Caprillion with the big strikeout there. This ring Mitch Garver got him from the Twins this past offseason. This is a 3-1 count. Garver's going to ground. Caprillion fields tough play, makes it for the second out. This ring with Nathaniel pitching at 260 or hitting 260, 36 home runs, 13 RBIs for Nathaniel. This is a 1-1 count here from Caprillion. 25th pitch of the game is in there for a strikeout, 1-2. Lowe has 9 doubles, tied for second on the Rangers. Caprillion now with the changeup. This one fouled off. Count remaining 1-2. The slider there is fouled off. Count remaining 1-2. This is hit into the outfield. Adele will not be able to get there in time. Just drops fair. Adele throwing it in, trying to get him. As it will be in there for a double. That's low. This will bring up Cole Calhoun, who's going to turn into this one. Mateo just misses the fielding. Adele diving to cut it off. Will not do any good, though. Laureano finally gets there, throwing this one in. As Texas will take a 1-0 lead. 9-hole there, and Leo D. Tavares hitting 170. This is fouled off, count now 1-2. Slider there, fouled off, count remaining 1-2. That slider there misses, count 2-2. Slider there once again misses, count 3-2. Caprillion will get the high four-seam strikeout. However, it is 1-0 Texas after an RBI double there by Cole Calhoun. Oakland will have some work to do here in the bottom of the second. Sean Murphy batting .210, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs. 1-2 count here from Gray to Murphy. This one's fouled off to stay alive. Count 1-2. Count remains 1-2. This one they're taking for ball, count 2-2. This one they're taking for a ball. As Murphy works back into the count. This is 3-2. And Murphy will strike out on a high slider. Just now bring up 1-1 count here. Now Pujols 9 home runs, 22 RBIs, batting .248 on the young season. Gray works the pitch. Pujols fouls off. Count 1-2. This one they're taking for ball. Count 2-2. This one they're once again taking for ball. Count 3-2. Joe Adele on deck. And Pujols will work a high four-seam walk. Looked like it was a strike. Just got the call. Just bring up Joe Adele. Getting his first appearance in the MLB this year. Last year hit 4 home runs, 26 RBIs, and .246 for the Angels in 35 games. Joe Adele looks to get some more shots here as this one's taken for a strike, count 2-2. Got him via trade from LA this season, more so a few days ago, as Adele's going to take that circle change there for a ball, count 3-2. That was Andrus on deck. Adele holds up there on the slider, works another walk. Runners now first and second with 1 out. Speedy Adele on second, not so fast Pujols on third, as Andrus will line a base hit there. Bases loaded for the leadoff man in Jorge Mateo, with Pujols on third. So that should be fun. Actually, Ramon Laureano's up. 9-hole, forgot about him. Laureano's going to foul off the 4-seam, count 1-2. Batting 220 on the year, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. Good RBI opportunity here for Laureano. And Laureano's going to strike out. This will now bring up Jorge Mateo. And Mateo's going to pop up. So once again, the A's will leave runners stranded like they always do on base. As Texas will hold on to this lead here. 2-1 count here to Andy Ibanez. Ibanez grounded earlier. Slider there swung on and missed. Count 2-2. Tied for first on the Rangers with 52 hits. As this slider will be grounded there. Elvis Andrus makes the play at short. Throw over to first. Got him. 1 away. Nick Solak now working a 1-1 count here on Caprillion. Caprillion gets him on the high 4-seam, count 1-2. Solak went 2 for 5 in the last matchup with the double. The slider will be hit. Mateo, diving Mateo can't get there. Laureano's going to field and throw it in for the first. For the first hit of the inning, this bring up Corey Seager. Now he is 1 for 1. And Day Seager's going to take Caprillion deep. As this will be a 3-0 game here early for Texas. As Marcus Semien now up, he's 0 for 1 on the day. This 4-seam gets in there, count 1-2. As Caprillion will get Semien 2 away. Let's now bring up Brad Miller working a 1-2 count here on James Caprillion. Sinker fouled off. Count 1-2. This one once again fouled off. Count remaining 1-2. Chin there's going to get down there for a base hit. Laureano throwing it in a little bit off target. Doesn't matter though. Runners still hold. Just bring up Mitch Garver now. This one fouled off. Count 1-2. Siler hung. Schumann's going to take the fielder's choice there at second for the easy out. However, Corey Seager turned on a pitch, making a 3-0 game. Just bring up Max Schumann. Got the final out in the last inning. Now he's working a 3-1 count here on John Gray. And Schumann's going to foul off the 4-seam down the middle. Count 3-2 is just late on that one. More so hit to stay alive. Now Schumann's going to rock this one out into left center, but it will be caught as it dies out there in left center. Another full count. John Gray was worked. This is bring up Michael Conforto, 1-1 count. Still bang 3-13. Worked a walk earlier in the first. Count now 1-1 here. Gray will pitch the circle change there for a ball. Count 2-1. Conforto 1 for 8. Like I said against Gray, hitting 125. As Conforto's going to hit this one, it's going to be a tough play out in shallow left. Second or shortstop makes it though. For the second out, let's just bring up Seth Brown working a 2-2 count here against Gray. And Brown's going to pull this one there against the shift. Brown's going 2. Brown's going to be in there for 2. No throw, runner 2 out double there for Seth Brown. 14th of the year. Let's bring up Sean Murphy now when Chicani struck out earlier. This one they're taking for a ball, count 2-2, high 4-seam. There from Gray. And they'll get Murphy there on the slider. Looked like he wanted to hang it up, did not. This now will bring up a 2-2 count here from Daniel Lowe working against James Caprillion. On the 2-2, Lowe's going to foul this one off. Count remains 2-2. Low grounds. Mateo gets there. Throw over to first. Got him. 1 away. We have Cole Calhoun. Calhoun doubled in a run earlier. Count 1-1. This changeup swung on, missed, count 1-2. 6 hits away from his 1,000th career hit, count 1-2. This one fouled off. Sinker there, swung on, missed, got him. 2 away. Bring up Leo D. Tavares now working a 1-2 count. Caprillion with the pitch. Tough play out in third. Got him. Final out. Pulls up. Alright. 2-2 count. Gray with the pitch here to Pujols. Pujols is going to launch this one deep to left. It's going to die, though. Way too high as it dies. Looked good off the bat. Just did not travel. This bring up Joe Adell. Walked earlier. 1-1 count now here from Gray to Adell. This one they're taking for a ball count 2-1. Joe Adell in his last game in the majors went 2 for 5 with a home run and 3 RBIs. That was obviously the last game of the year. Last season count now 2-1. This one taking there for a ball count 3-1. Andrus on deck. Can Joe Adell get back on base with another walk? Yes, he can. This is now a full count here from Gray to Andrus, as this will be launched into center. Adell tagging. This is right from Laureano, 1-1 count. Joe Adell taken off, and Adell's in. No, he's not. Adell thrown out, stealing by Mitch Garver. That'll end the innings. This will bring up Andy Ibanez leading off here, top 5. This one fouled off, count 1-2. See if Caprillion can just make it out of this inning. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is hit out into right where Joe Adell makes the play there for the first. Nick Solak, he's 1 for 2. On the day, he's working a 1-1 count. Solak grounds. Mateo makes the play there. At second over to first. This is up Corey Seager, who hit a 2-run shot earlier. He's 2 for 2 on the day. 1-2 count now here from Seager to Caprillion, and Seager takes this one deep out into right as well. Joe Adell makes the play, though, out in right. This is a ringer from Laureano. He struck out in the second. This is a ringer from Laureano, 1-1 count. This slider there fouled off, count 1-2. This one they're taking for a ball, count 2-2. Good eye there by Ramon Laureano. That's a called strike. I don't know about that one. So this ring of Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 2. We're going to 1-1 count here on John Gray. That should have been a ball. And Mateo's going to lob this one out into short territory. Makes the play, second out. This ring of Max Schumann now, 1-1 count. As that'll be the final out of the inning. Really don't feel like pitching anymore. So I mean, single, strikeout Miller. Garver strikeout, low walk, Calhoun hit, fly out. There you go. Now Conforto 2-2 count here against John Gray. There's no taking for ball, count 3-2. Conforto 1 for 9 now against Gray. Conforto's going to take this one deep to right. I don't think it's going to make it, though. It will not. That's a fly out into right center. I'll bring up Seth Brown. He doubled in the second. Or he doubled earlier. There's now 2-2 count here from Gray to Brown. And Brown's going to launch this one deep into center, and it is over the center fielder's head as Brown is in there with another double, his 15th of the year. Let's bring up Sean Murphy. Struck out twice. He's 0 for 6 in this series. Just a 1-1 count now here from Gray to Murphy. Murphy swings on, misses, count 1-2. Oh, Brown's out by a mile. That ends the inning. Should not even try to steal. Ground out there, a double, a single, which will score, and then a double play to end it. Matt Bush coming in, pitching a 3.94, leading off to Albert Pujols, 2-1 count. Did Pujols hold up? No, he did not. That would be a strikeout. From Joe Adell, who's worked 2 walks. This one swung on a miss, count 2-2. And Adell's going to strike out. Number up Andrews, he's 1 for 2. This is a 1-1 count. Andrews swings on, misses on the slider, count 1-2. Bush is coming in off of pitching some great baseball recently. 4-seam dart taken for a ball, count 2-2. That slider swung on and missed. Quick 1-2-3 inning there to bring up Josh Shore, switching at 2-5-2. Bottom 8, Laureano up 2-1 count here against Spores. This one hit, grounded over to third, first out. At least Laureano made contact with that one. Playing up Jorge Mateo, who's 0 for 3 on the day, hitting .288. This one stays in there, count 1-2. And Mateo swings and misses there on the curveball. All right, up to Max Schumann. I think Schumann went around. He did not. So he held up, count 2-1. 21,000 in attendance for today's matchup. At least that's what it was. Probably some have already folded out. Count 2-1. Make that 3-1. Taken there for a ball. Schumann will work a walk. Full count now here. Conforto fouls this one off, count 3-2. Schumann's back in there safely, thank goodness. Asking for it to work a walk. Bring up Seth Brown, who's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Just a 1-1 count. RBI opportunities with Schumann on. And then not as fast Conforto, count 1-2. From Spores to Brown. This one they're taking for ball, count 2-2. Brown somehow makes contact with it there. That's going to be a ground out, though. Austin Pruitt comes in. That's a ground out, a single, a walk, and a line out. Brett Martin pitching a 5.66. Looking to kind of finish this one away, count 1-2. As Murphy's going to at least make contact on this. This one grounded out for the first out there. Bring up Pujols now, 1-1 count. This four-seam fouled off, count 1-2. So they're taking for a ball, count 2-2. Pujols there fouling off the slider, count remaining 2-2. Full count now here to Pujols. And Pujols is going to ground this one over to short. Play is made, second out. A's now down to their final out with Joe Adell up. 2-1 count. Adell is much better against lefties than he is against righties. Just see if that could have any effect with Brett Martin here. This one they're taking for a ball, count 3-1. So that'll be grounded there for the final out. A's only with 3 hits. Texas 11 hits, 4 runs, winning 4-0. Caprillion with the loss. So look to close it out here at home against Texas. 20-34 is the A's. Conway on the mound. Something's got to give. So, yeah. Yeah, Marshall Conway on the mound pitching a 4.22, 2-3 and 6 starts. So, not going to see that. That's a flyout, a single, and a strikeout. Springapore and Mateo now 2-2 count down to 287. Kohei Arihara up. And he gets Mateo swinging and missing. Arihara has a 3.86 ERA. We have Jeremy Iron working 2-10 count 1-1. Brown hit a homer earlier, 1-0. Circle change swung on a miss, count 2-2. Full count here to Brown. As Brown's going to take this one relatively deep, and it's off the ground, off the wall. Brown going for 2. Brown in there safely for 2. That'll be the end of a hard day's Garrett Richards pitching a 3-3-1 comes in. Just a 1-1 count. Not even pressing the button to steal. Thank God he's in there safe. Play my games a little bit there with Richards, count 2-1. That's why I missed count 2-2. Conway is pitching a good game so far. Hopefully that can stay. Tie game. Consider it works a walk. Crowder's in there safely. Count 2-2. His 7th stolen base of the year. And just fouls this one off. Count remains 3-2. This one fell off again. Count 3-2. And just once again fouls this one off. Count 3-2. And just gets this one through for base hit. Cows are going home. Cowser's going to be in there safely. No throw at home. Dell takes this one for walk, count 2-1. They only turned the 1. If Richards can stop checking him up, that would be lovely. All Richards is doing is checking up. Oh my God, stop checking up, Richards. Jesus Christ. Garver's got him. No, Adele's in there safely. There we go. Adele's first stolen base of the year. Same with Tyo. Elvis Andrews still gives the A's a 2-1 lead after an RBI single. Colorac comes in. That's a walk, pop up, and a ground out. There's also another out in there too. We had bottom 8, 2-1 count. This is going to be a tough play out in shallow. Second. Plays made though. Count now 1 and 2. Laureano up here against the Boars. Laureano swings and misses there on the slider. Let's bring up Seth Brown. 2 for 3. A tough play out in shallow center. Shallow right, not center. Shallow right. It is made those. We will now head top 9. Coming in as Petit. That's a line out, strikeout, a single, and a strikeout. So the A's will get the win there against Texas, 2-1. Bats just got in enough runs. We can start the Houston series here. Frankie Montes here against McCullers. 21-34. It's going to be a rain game as well. Andrews can get the day off. I'll give it to Ironman. And Vote there can get the start. Just don't feel like we Joe Adele. Need a big game here for Montes. This is McCullers on the mound. First innings, a fly out, a ground out, and a ground out. There we go. Bring up 1-1 count. Jorge Mateo's definitely cooled off. Now hitting 280. This one they're taking for a knuckle curve for a ball count 2-1. Team there for a ball again. Count 3-1. Mateo gets on base. There we go. Bring up Max Schumann now. 2-1 count. Mateo easily in there safely. Count now 2-2. No doubt about that one. For Mateo getting in there. Oh, that's an out. Try getting a little bit too fancy with it. This bring up Conforto 1-1 count here against McCullers. He's saying 294. Florida swinging and missing there on the slider. Slider there almost hits Conforto. Came for a ball again, count 3. Fordo cannot beat this one out. Another 1-2-3 inning there from Montes. Swing up Seth Brown. And Brown will strike out. Swing and miss there on the sinker. That one now off of McCullers' foot and Boat's in there safely. Pujols now 1-1 count. Cutter there taking for ball, count 2-1. Fouled off, count 2-2. That caught out in right. Bring up Colton Cowthering 202, no home runs, 5 RBIs. 2-1 count here. I was going to foul that one off, count 3-2. That's in there for a ground out. Montes lost a double, that's about it.